Fine, students, all of you online. Shall we start? Next question. When Aileen want to attend? Aileen, Abigail, Amy. Okay, Bhargavi. Lovely, Lima. Fine. The other students will already know the formulas and how to solve, right? No, this one, not Lima. Abigail, then these students. See, they all already studied students, so you don't answer. Okay, when I'm teaching, don't answer. Let other students answer. Fine. So Aarti, Felicia, Mebli, and Lima. So those who already know, you'll just concentrate. Fine. This is the last part, students. So we have solved all the types of question. This is the last part. Find the experiment. So what are the two formulas we had? We have one is interest and the other one is yes, in interest P into N into N plus 1 to R 2 into 2 divided by 100. And here it is P into N plus I. P into N is known as investment. Investment is basically you put every month, and what is this? Principal is every month. Every month we invest. Principal into N is investment. So all this we had studied. Investment is nothing but P into N. Now, based on this, interest as a formula. Next we solve question related to principal. How to find principal, change the value. Rate was done, principal was done, maturity value was done. Last is N, students. N stands for number of months. That is time period question. Okay, look at the ninth one. These are the concepts we study. Last is N. Ninth question. I'll read out the ninth one. So concentrate when I'm teaching. Tanvi has a RD account. RD account or cumulative deposit account. Both are same. Recurring deposit account in a finance company for 1/2 years. So time period is 1/2. Convert this into fraction. 2 ones are 2. 2 plus 1, 3/2. This 3/2, if you should multiply by 12 to convert into months. We don't take it years, we take monthly wise. 2 ones are 2, 6. How many months? 18 months. If she get the time, how much per month? Okay, this is not time period question. For time period, time will not be given. So 11th question. Look at the 11th one. Kavita has a cumulative time deposit or RD account. It's the same. She deposits. Principal is 6,600 per month and gets 6,165 at the time of maturity. What do you mean by at the time of maturity? That is maturity value. 6,165 is the maturity value. If the rate of interest is 6%, R percent is equals to 6%. Find the total amount for which the account was held. Total. Find the total time. Find the total time is T. T is always in years. First we'll find N and later convert into T. So whenever maturity value is given, students, I told you to use maturity value formula. MV is equals to, what is I given? I is not given. MV is equal to P into N. 600 into N plus I. So MV is given, use MV formula first. In this I is missing and MV is given, right? MV is given here. 6,165 is equals to 600. 600 into N is 600 N, students. Write it together. 600 N plus I. Okay, keep this as it is. There are two variables here, N and I. Fine. Next, take I value. I is equals to P into N. Principal is 600 into n plus 1. N value is not given. Keep it as it is. Rate is 6%, 6. 2 into 12 into 100. Fine. So first multiply this. When you, reduce this, students. See, two zeros and two zeros gets cancelled. Fine. Next, 6 ones are 6 twos are, and 2 ones are 2 threes are. So we have 2 here, right? So I is equal to n into n plus 1. Multiply this part. If you'll open the bracket, first multiply n into n. N into n is n square, students. N square. Plus into plus is plus. N into 1 is n. N square plus n into 3 as it is. Like this. Into 3 divided by, we have 2 left. Is this clear till here? Did you understand this part? Okay, next one. I value is not given, students. I value. So what we do is, from this first equation, if I want to take I value, what happens to 600n? 600n goes to the other side, right? It becomes 6165 minus 600n. This equation is what we get for I. Now in left hand side we have I, right? Substitute this equation. 6165 minus 600n is equal to n square plus n into 3 divided by 2. Fine. Then this 2 will get multiplied. We need n square. We need to solve this n square. 2 goes to the other side, gets multiplied. Complete it till here, students. First read the question. Look here. Kavita has a cumulative time deposit account or RD account. She deposits. You don't have to write the question. Datas are enough. Principal is 600. Maturity value 6165. Rate is 6%. And what's the total time for which the account was held? T. Maturity was given, right? Maturity formula. Completed till here. I'll teach you how to do the remaining part. And reduce this part. See, reduce this one, you should get only n by 2 left. So keep n into n plus 1 as it is, students. Into 3. Check whether you're getting this value. The students done. Aarti, Felicia, Mebli, Lima completed. So this is what you get after reducing, students. So reduce. Now simple linear equation concept. In place of I substituted the value. The reason I substituted is, look here, I also has n here. I mean maturity value also has n. I. After solving I value, this part. Even this I also has n. So in place of I, you take this equation and substitute here, this part. Okay. Now, see, this type of question, 5x is equal to 10. Whenever 5 and x are together, students, it is multiplication. 5 goes to the other side and becomes division. All four of you know this, right? Then x divided by 5, like this. If you have a question like this, how do you solve? How is 5 related? First division, we give preference for division according to BODMAS division. So 5 goes to the other side becomes multiplication. And what about this 3? 3 gets divided. So instead of doing it in 2 steps, you can do it in one single step, that is keep x as it is. X is a variable, x as it is. Just multiply, reciprocate. 5 goes to the numerator, 3 to the denominator, and you can cancel it. The same concept you are going to use here. Denominator. N is on the right hand side, students. We need to find the value of n. We need to find the value of n. N is on the right hand side. So first shift this 2 to the other side. Multiply 2. 2 into 6165 minus 600n. Later we'll divide 3. N square plus. See, this you can keep it as it is. N into n plus 1. N into n plus 1 into 3. Okay, open this bracket and multiply. When you multiply, what do you get? 6165 into 2. 2 5s are 10, 2 6s are 12, 13. 2 1s are 2, 3, 2 6s are 12. 12,330. Minus, multiply this, students. Multiply 2 into 600. What do you all get? 1,200. 600 n is given, right? So when you multiply, you get 1,200 n into n plus 1 as it is. Now we have 3. Let us bring down this 3 and divide it. Okay, we'll divide this, then only n will be left. N. And there is one more rule here. Look at, there's one more concept. Look at the screen, students. A plus b plus c plus b. Are the denominators same or different? Same, right? So what's the LCM? If the denominator is same, also be b. And numerator, just write a plus c. Remember this, just a plus c. This, the opposite of this is, whenever there are two values in the numerator, whether it is plus or minus, and it has a common denominator b, you can split this into two parts. You can write a by b plus c by b. Okay, you can split into two parts and solve this. That is what we are going to do here. Look, divide 3 down. After this, don't write, listen, look at the screen. Bring this 3 down, it gets divided. 330, like this. If this 3 goes down, it gets divided like this. So I told you all 3 is common to both students. 3 is common, so you can split into two parts like this. 3 minus 1200n divided by 3. And here you open the bracket. N into n is n square plus n. Reduce this. Reduce and tell me the value. Four one one zero minus n is given, right? 400n. And these are unlike terms, students. You can't subtract. Don't write 110n. One is number, the other one is variable. 400n is a variable. You can't subtract it. Look, this is how you solve. First go through till this part. Then after this, We have the main calculation. Complete till this part. Okay, how do you solve this question, students? Can you see there's only one variable a, both on left hand side and right hand side? So we shift it first. This a goes to the other side becomes what? Plus a becomes minus a. Minus 5 goes to this side becomes plus 5. I'll take 6 here. So it becomes plus 6. So 3a minus 1a. What is 3a minus 1a? 2a. In the same way, what are the variable here, students? What are the variables here? N, right? N is the like term. So look here. Let me take this minus 400. If I shift it to this side, 4110 minus 400 goes to the other side, plus 400n. These two are like terms. 1n plus 400n, you get 401n, n square, and you get 4110. So here we use the concept of quadratic equation. So whatever we have solved so far, it is just we have just completed it half part. 50% is done. Another half part is quadratic equation. Is this clear till here? Did you all understand? Yeah, go through, students. I'll give you 2 minutes. Go through this from the beginning. Just go through the calculation. Okay, shall we do the next part? Is this clear? See, there is a formula, students. When I teach other chapter, there's a specific chapter for this. Then I'll teach you. For now, remember, whenever you get equation like this, after getting this, you have to arrange. I'll tell you how to arrange in order. First thing, degree 2. If I write n, whatever you write top is known as degree. If I write n square, n is multiplied twice. We have two n's. If I write n to the power of 3, how many times n is multiplied? 3 times. So this is what you call degree. Okay, this we call degree, and this n is base. Again, that's a different chapter. For now, we don't need to go in detail. Remember this. I'll tell you how to arrange this in order. This concept, 4110 is equals to n square plus 401n. So we have two n's here. The first one has degree 1 and the other n has degree 2. So always write degree 2 first. Next we have plus degree 1, 401n. Next, this 4110 should be on the same side. Shift it to the right hand side. Positive 4110 becomes minus 4110. If this goes to the right hand side, okay, this place is vacant. This becomes empty, students. If this becomes empty, put 0 here. 0. So it is like this 4110 after shifting. Then you can rewrite like this: n square plus 401 minus 4110 is equal to 0. Yeah, don't write, listen. First convert it like this: n square plus 401 minus 4110 is equal to 0. And how will you write this? The degree 2 should be first, then degree 1, after that constant. See, we have to compare this. Compare. This we call it as general quadratic equation. It is the concept for quadratic equation. Okay. So what is quadratic equation? Whichever has degree 2, students. If you get equations like this with degree 2, we call this as quadratic equation. It has a separate formula. I'll tell that formula. See, we need to compare here. The formula for this to find the value of x. X is nothing but n. This formula you can even write it like this: a to the power of n. See, starting first time, those who are learning for the first time, it would be confusing. Too confusing. You practice 3-4 questions, you'll get used to it. A n square plus bn plus c is equal to 0. So the formula is, if you want to find the value of n is equals to minus b plus minus square root of. Others, can you tell me the formula, those who have attended? Aileen, Abigail, Amy, Bhargavi, what's the formula, students? Do you all remember? What's the formula? Minus b. Hmm. Student, give your own. No, no, no. Minus b plus minus square root of b square minus ac divided by 2. Okay. The new students, make a note, students. Look at the other 4 students, make a note. This is the most important formula to find n, number of months. Can you see time period n value? What's the formula we use? Minus b. Tell me, Lima, Mebli, and the other 2 students, Arti and Felicia. Minus b. Hmm. Minus b plus minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. So once to arrange this equation, look, we are going to compare and take out the value of a. There is no coefficient of for n. So what do we take a value as? If nothing is given, 1. So let me take a is equal to 1. What about b, students? What is b? 104. 4 not 400 and 401. What about c, students? What is c value given here? C is constant. Just take the number minus 4110. Yeah, make a note. Go through this. The formula which I have highlighted, we use this specific formula to find number of months, time period question. So after the class, practice, right? Do the same question once or twice. Only then you learn. It's a tough question. Okay, the others, those who attended, did you understand? Abigail and others, the students. You all try to complete it, students. Island, Bhargavi, yes. Try to complete, substitute the value. Okay, Aarti, Felicia, any doubts? Mebli, Lima? I will do one more question. One more question I'll make you all solve. Rewrite this. See, these two are important. Mark these two as important. This equation and this equation. And C take with the sign, student. C is minus. C value is minus 4110. I'll tell you how to substitute and find. Completed? All of you all done? Okay, I'll tell you how to substitute, students. Now look at this part. Okay, stop writing. Even others, those who are solving, stop writing. I'll tell you how to substitute. Look here. Take this n value, students. N minus b. Minus of b value is 401 plus minus square root of b square. B square is 401 the whole square. Minus 4 into a is 1 into c is minus 4110. Write it in bracket. Divided by 2a. 2 into a is 1. So you get minus 401 plus minus square root of 401 into 401. So multiply this, students. I'll just use calculator. Multiply 401 into 401. Very good. 160,801. Next, you need to multiply 4 into 1 into this one. Look here. Minus 4 into 1 into in bracket minus 4110, students. First multiply the sign. What is minus into minus? Plus. 4 ones are 4. Then you have 4110. Open the bracket. When you multiply 4, 4 fours are 16. What do we get? Positive 16,440. It's a lengthy calculation, and this again it's a separate method, students. We use long division method. Okay, long division. I'll teach that part tomorrow, how to do long division. For today, we'll just complete this. Divided by 2 into 1 is 2. So minus 401 plus minus, add both. Okay, let me take this along with that 16,440. 177,241. Divided by what? Yes, 2. Okay, this is a square root question. Those who join newly, 4 students, see square root. What is the square root of 4, students? Felicia answer. Yes, Lima, Felicia, Mebli, and other Swarthi answer. Square root of 4 is 2. Square root of 81 is 9. In the same way, square root of, if I take 225, 15. So I want you all to memorize 1 square to 20 square, students. Okay, and 1 cube to 20 cube, 1 cube to 10 cube. See, in the same way, square root of 225. But here, what's the value given? Square root of what? 1, yes, 177,241. Is it possible to remember that value? No, right? It's a very big number. Maximum 1 to 30. Even I know 1 to 30. That's it. So whenever the values are like this, we use a method called long division to find square root. That part I'm going to teach you all tomorrow. Long division. For now, we'll just take the direct value because it's already late. That will take another half an hour or 1 hour to learn long division. 4 to 1. Okay, fine, Mabli. 4. Amy, right? Okay. See, I'll just use for this part, I'm using the calculator. I'll teach all this later, students. For now, I'll just use calculator. 1777241. What's the answer we got? Square root of 1777421 is how much? 421, right? Yes, 421. So I'm just teaching all this calculation part. To find square root, I'll teach all tomorrow. 421. N is equals to minus 401. Look at plus minus. Keep it as it is. What was the value? 421. So square root of 1777241 is 421 divided by 2. Yeah, quickly go through this part. Quickly go through this, students. Don't copy. First go through. Is there any doubts here? Substitution? No, right? Okay. This long division method. This part we'll do tomorrow. For now, direct answer. Now, n is equals to, look here, minus 401. We have plus and minus, students. So we are going to split this into two parts. 401 plus 421 divided by 2. For plus, we are going to take a value. Next, n is equal to minus 401. For plus we took, now for minus 421 divided by 2. Number of years will be positive or negative. Time period will be positive or negative. It's always positive, right? Which calculation will give you positive? The first one or second one? What is minus into plus? Minus. What is 421 minus 401? The answer is 20, right? Is it clear, students? 20. And 421 is greater, so we get positive 1. So 20 divided by 2. What's the answer? N is equal to 10. Okay, number of months is equal. N stands for number of months. So how many months? N is equal to 10 months. This one will give you negative. See, you'll get negative here. You'll get minus into minus is plus. It becomes 841. I mean 822. Okay, so you don't have to calculate this. This is a negative. Just ignore this. Take positive value. N is equal to 10. See, so such a lengthy question, lengthy solution. Complete it, students. Complete this. Long division we'll do it tomorrow. Yeah, Amy, what's the answer? Others, what did you all get, students? Is it 10? Okay. And what about you all? Do you all remember long division method? Bhargavi, others, Brigade. Okay. If you all want to attend tomorrow, I'll do that specific long division part. N is equal to 10 months, students. Yeah, it stands for number of months. 10 months is the answer. Completed, done. So what's this formula, students? This yellow one. So when you're using time period, what formula you have to use? All of you will respond. Remember those two lines. An square plus bn plus c is equal to 0. First memorize this. An square plus bn plus c is equal to 0. Next. In order to find n value, what's the formula? Minus b. B square minus divided by 2a. This entire thing divided by 2a. Write it separately. Remember this banking whenever they ask time period. Previously they have asked few questions. Okay, next question I'll just explain. You'll try it for homework. Another 10 minutes left. Shall we do the next one? Just make a note, students. I'll give you all a question. Okay, can you all see the fifth one here? Board exam question. 2024 for 3 marks. They are given for 3 marks. Fifth one. Yes, what is the principle? Tell me the data, students. Be quick. 10 minutes left. Principle is 2000. Suresh has RD account. He deposits 20,000 per month. Okay. And the bank pays interest at the rate. What is R, students? R is equal to 8%. If he gets 1040 as interest, what? 1040 as what? Interest. So this time maturity value is not given, interest is given. 1000. What is interest? 1040. Yes. As interest. As meaning is this interest at the time of maturity. Find the years in total. So what do we need to find here, students? We need to find n. Yes, time. So whenever they ask time, what's the formula I told? An square plus bn plus c is equal to 0. So solve until you get this equation. Look here, MV is not given, maturity value for this question. So just take this, I is given, use I formula. I is equals to P value. What is P? 2000 into n plus 1. R is equals to 8. 2 into 12 into 100. See, last time maturity value was given, students. We took I, right? This time I is given directly. What is I value? Interest given? 1040. Okay, 1040. Reduce this. How many zeros gets cancelled? 2 zeros. Next, which one can I reduce? 2 ones are 2, 10. Next, 4 twos are, and here 4 threes are. So what is left? 10 into n plus 1 into 2 divided by 3, students. Right? Okay. Now n into n plus 1 remains as it is. What happens to 3 if it goes to the other side? All of you respond. Gets multiplied. Right? What happens to 10 and 2 if it goes to the other? Can I write it like this? On the right hand side, what is left? N into n plus 1. Solve this. Copy this question. Copy the data, students. Copy this data. Solve this equation and arrange. Try to arrange it like this. After that, it is easy. Be quick. So the one which I showed you all previously, that was bit tough. This is easy. Interest is given, direct interest value. Yeah, even other students try it, right? The formula, substitute. Done. How many times it reduces, students? Yeah, Aarti, Felicia, what did you all get? 54 or 52? 52 into 3. How much is 52 into 156? Open this bracket. N into n is n. Now when you rearrange, shift this plus 156 goes to the other side, becomes minus 156. This side it is vacant, right? It's 0. Rearrange this, students. Rearrange. Doesn't it become like this if you rearrange? N square first plus, just position, shift the position. Minus 156 is equal to what? 0. Is this clear? Did you understand? Okay. Compare this with the main equation. See, main equation I have written top. A n square plus b n plus c. What is a value, students? Compare. A is equal to 1, right? Let me write it down. A n square plus b n plus c is equal to c. What is b value? If nothing is given, what do you all take? B is also 1, right? Okay, the previous question was tough. That was not given for board. This was given for board exam. This is a easier one. Look at this. All of you will stop writing. A is 1. What is B? B is also 1. And what is C? Minus 156. So what's the formula we use? N is equal to minus B plus minus square root 4AC divided by 2A. Let me solve. Just look at the screen. Minus B is minus 1 plus minus square root of B square is 1 square. How much is 1 square? 1 square is 1, right? Minus 4 into 1 into C is, how much is C, students? Minus divided by 2 into 1 is 2. 2 into 1 is 2. That's it. Another 2 minutes. Just complete this. Try this for homework. Look here. Now tell me the value. I told you we shouldn't take minus, students. Don't take minus. Take just plus value. N square plus minus. Okay, how do you solve this part? This part. When you open the bracket, what do you get? First, this entire thing is multiplication. Minus into minus is what? Plus. Multiply 4 into 156. 624. Right? Divided by 2. Is this concept clear? 624. How much is 624 plus 1? 625. Do you all know the square root of 625? Yes, 25. 625 was a small number, right? If you had memorized 1 to 30, that's the reason I told. Sometimes in board exam, they'll just ask up to 1 to 30. So take minus 1, take only positive value. What is square root of 620? Sorry, 624 plus 1 is 625. Square root of 625 is 25. N is equal to, what is minus into plus? Minus. 25 minus 1 is 24 divided by 2. How many months? 12 months. 12 months is also known as how many year? 1 year. So those who don't know how to find square root of 125, students, long division method, 625, I'll teach all this tomorrow. That's a separate part, long division method. So that's it. Almost all the concepts are done. We have to just practice another 4 or 5 questions. This chapter will get over. And those who joined, did you understand? Abigail Island, the other 2 students, Amy, Bhargavi. Okay, completed, students. See, this is the main part. I'll tell you which one, where students go wrong. This part. So sometimes they miss out which one to cancel, how to shift the values. That yellow one which highlighted. That's the main part, how to convert. After that, it's easy to solve. Okay, that's it for today. Those who have done can leave. Those who are still doing can continue, students. We'll continue tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Whoever has, yes, whoever has done can leave. Yes, bye, students. You all can leave. We'll continue tomorrow. Yes, all can leave. Bhargavi, writing. Is Bhargavi done?